Hey, can you hear me now?
In this video, I'm going to show you 10 cell phone life hacks for getting better reception. Would you believe there's actually no industry standard for what the bars on your phone mean? It's true, 4 bars on your phone could translate to only 2 bars on another phone. So how can you tell what kind of service you're actually getting? Well, check this out. If you're on an iPhone, try dialing *3001 #12345 #, then press call. You can see it puts your phone in a secret field testing mode that shows the real strength of your signal in the upper left corner of the screen. I'll show you why that's important in just a second. In the meantime, if you're an Android user, it's even easier. Just go to Settings, About Phone, Status, and look for the Signal Strength Indicator, which you may have noticed is measured in dBm. dBm stands for decibel milliwatts, and to put things in perspective, minus 70 dBm is a really great signal, while anything under minus 100 dBm is pretty much a dead zone. The scale is exponential, which means a boost from minus 105 to minus 95 actually means the signal on my phone just got 10 times better. And a shift from minus 105 to minus 75 isn't just 30 times stronger, it's over 1,000 times stronger. That's a dramatic difference. Now try walking around your house and stopping in each of the rooms for a couple of minutes to make a map of which areas have the strongest signal and which areas are the weakest. This way you'll know all of your ideal calling locations, so you'll know where to go for quality conversations. Speaking of locations, let's try to find the phone tower you're connected to right now. If you have an Android, go to the Play Store and download a free program called OpenSignal. Open it up and click the tower icon on the left-hand side, and you'll see it brings you to a map view showing all the towers in your area. Give it a minute and you should see a red line pops up between your phone and the tower you're connected to, which in most cases isn't the closest one. If you click the tower, you can get GPS directions to it in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, so why not go for a little walk and make a real-life connection with your cell phone tower? By knowing exactly which direction it is, you'll be pointed the right way on your quest for clarity. Quite often, your phone will stay connected to a tower even if there's a much stronger signal nearby. Of course, this prevents you from being tossed around from tower to tower, but it might be the same reason your call quality is suffering. Try rebooting your signal. You can easily do that by switching to airplane mode for about 3 seconds, then switching it back. If you don't have airplane mode, you can use OpenSignal to refresh the network for you, or simply turn your phone off and turn it back on again. You know those times when you start getting messages just when you take your phone out and check it? It might not be a coincidence, but instead, your messages might be getting delayed and delivered late. Glance down at your battery level and check to see if it's low. Your phone uses more power to ping the towers when you're actively using it, but conserves power when it's on standby mode, and that might be the reason it's not getting updated as frequently. So if you're suspicious your messages are getting delayed, the solution could be as simple as charging your battery. By the way, flip it to airplane mode for a few minutes and it'll recharge even faster. Modern day insulations and window tintings are great for keeping buildings and vehicles cool, but they can be terrible for cell phone signals because it's kind of like wrapping the building in aluminum. Try doing that with your cell phone the next time you're on a call and see what happens. In a similar way, your vehicle is nothing more than a big metal box with metallic tint covering the windows, so if you notice you're struggling for a good connection on the road, the simple solution could be as easy as rolling down the window. You'll probably find your signal more than doubles in strength, which not only boosts productivity, but will probably boost your mood as well. It's possible that your phone doesn't work very well because your carrier doesn't actually cover your area. Get online and compare your location with the coverage maps for all the different networks. If you live inside one carrier's dead zone, there might be another network that services your area a bit better, so solving the problem could be as simple as switching providers. Now if you really like your carrier and don't want to switch, it's no problem. There is a way you can keep your network and still boost your signal, and I'll show you how that works in a couple of minutes. In the meantime, another low-budget alternative is to call your carrier and ask for the customer retention department. You might be able to talk them into sending you a Femtocell or a cell spot router, which is basically a small, low-powered cell phone converter that connects through your internet. You should be able to get service as long as you have an internet connection, but there are some drawbacks you need to be prepared for. Calling through the internet doesn't produce the best call quality, and your Femtocell only works with your carrier. That means it won't be compatible for anyone with a different network, and since it goes through your internet, it'll likely slow your connection as well. But as long as you're okay with that, a Femtocell or a cell spot router could be a good way to go. Another option is Wi-Fi calling. If you happen to be near a Wi-Fi hotspot, try switching your phone over to Wi-Fi mode, and just like that, you'll be able to make and receive calls using your regular phone number, but over the Wi-Fi network instead. This can be a great way to save on roaming charges if you're traveling internationally, or maybe trying to send a message from 39,000 feet. But keep in mind that not all phones and carriers will support this feature, and if they do, it'll still count against your monthly cell phone minutes while slowing your internet speeds at the same time. Now if you want to fix the problem, rather than just figuring out ways around it, try what I did and get a weBoost cell phone signal booster. The genius behind a signal booster is that it can take the weakest of signals outside and amplify them to full power inside, which effectively is like putting a mini cell phone tower right inside your room. This means you'll get faster data speeds, clearer conversations, and since your phone doesn't have to transmit long distances anymore, you'll be saving power as well, which means longer battery life. A signal booster will eliminate dead zones at the office and even keep you connected on the road, which is perfect for anyone making business calls on the go. And if you're living way out in the boonies, a booster might be just the right prescription for curing your weak signal condition. By the way, the great thing about weBoost technology is they work with every network, every carrier, and there's really no limit to how many people can use it. Well, now you know a little more about how your phone works and 10 tricks for finding a clearer signal. So whether you live in an area with terrible coverage or just have a load of radio blocking materials between you and your tower, remember you've still got options to boost your network signal and get your voice heard. Well, that's it for now. If you like this project, perhaps you like some of my others. Check them out at thekingofrandom.com.
Hey guys, thanks for watching to the end, and a huge shout out to my friends at weBoost, because they were the ones that reached out and sponsored this video. I did quite a bit of research and experimenting to learn how cell services actually work, so I hope you saw a trick or two that you're excited to start using yourself. If not, then watch my video again. I crammed a lot of good information into this, and I promise if you play it again, you will see something you missed the first time. I didn't even know signal boosting was an option, so I imagine you didn't either. And that's why I want to put weBoost on the map as the company I recommend for solving your cell phone signal challenges. The weBoost staff are some of the nicest people you can work with, so please check them out at weBoost.com and see what they can do for you. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next project video. Talk to you then.